Don't mind us, friendly old bears. We're just getting rid of some nasty enemies. Fireball! Pachoo! Oh, Minsky just lays him out. It's not even a problem. This is an interesting looking wood structure here. Is there a way back across? Maybe through these woods. This looks suspicious and rather dangerous. We'll come back around this way once we figure out what's over here. Perhaps we missed something. We do want to be thorough in our search of the island. Doesn't seem to be anything here. We got rid of the sirens, so that's something. Hey, perhaps that one we dispatched had something on him. Oh no, just mundane arrows. Okay, I think we should probably go in this direction then. Let's see what we can accomplish that way. So there was this bit over here. Yeah. Okay. Island certainly doesn't seem to be very big if we're already on the other side of it.
Salutations.
Oh, please help me! They killed poor Jondal. Who killed Jondal? The wolfmen. They attack us as we search for roots in the forest. Please avenge my Jondal. He was so young. Are we supposed to fall for another damn trap? I mean, really. This is just getting insulting to our intelligence. And it's not even reflected in the dialogue that we'd be suspicious. I'm too busy to indulge a little girl's fantasy. Please go. You terrible people. Jondal, I brought you a feast. Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, we're so terrible not wanting to be violently murdered. Wow, these ones hit hard. Alright, I guess we'll just have to sort you guys out. With a little nasty magic, of course.
Yep, I'm gone.
Keep hitting them with the nasty stuff. Make it hurt. And Jondal's dead. Poor fake Jondal. Oh, hi, Nymph. Care to heal us all? Thanks. Whee. I guess Spark's kin for Dinah here. I'm in Jahira. She seems to swallow the brunt of a lot of these attacks. We'll save it. Finding an interesting looking old shed. Don't want to go in it just yet in case it's a trap. What would appear to be the remains of the ship, which we don't seem to be able to enter from this angle. Well, we can enter from here. Gosh, and that seems to be all there is to it. What is that over there? It appears to be in what looks like the sails of another ship. Except I don't see a way to get to it, based off of where we are. Well, that's suspicious. Well, let's go into this little hut first. See what we can find in there. Uh-oh.
You're not figments, are you? I'm not wasting any more time talking to figments.
Dradeel. Can it be? For so long? By Saloon's blade I am saved. Do I know you? Know me? I doubt it very much. How did you find me? Did the Gibbering 12 send you? Or was it perhaps Gulladon the Unmanned? What are you talking about, and who are you? Forgive me, I have not had guests for several centuries. I am... excuse me. Dradeel, mage and recent convert to the Church of Saloon. I was the guide for Balduran's brave adventures to Anchorholm and beyond. That was long ago. I lived here for countless years alone, except for the occasional skirmishes with the diseased ones. They haven't attacked for some time. They fear me, it seems, but the younger ones refuse to learn the lessons of their fathers. Periodically, I believe it to be every generation or so, they will attack and learn the lessons that those who came before have already learned. I no longer have a taste for battle, but they are abominations not fit for this world. I suspect that they can even be cured of their condition. I write my theories in the diary that I keep. It seems to help keep me remain balanced amongst this horror. What is this disease that you speak of? Is that what killed Balduran? Have you not seen the abominations? Lycanthropy is the disease I speak of. The wolfmen are everywhere. You must have encountered them. Perhaps you should tell us your tale. We sailed to far Anchorholm, 200 strong. We returned with half of our brethren dead on the Golden Land shores. But Balduran was ever the successful adventurer. He wrested a king's ransom and treasure for the cursed lords of Anchorholm before we were forced back to the ship and expelled from their shores. The cursed lord's power haunts me still. Those monstrosities out there are the product of our travails in Anchorholm. It was a bitter wind that carried us homeward, and we reveled not in our newfound wealth. We came upon this island quite by accident, and stopped to renew our dwindling supply of fresh water. I led the landing where Balduran sent the remaining crew to repair the sails and fishing for fresh food. My party was hardly out of earshot of the ship when the curse struck. The blood still stains my robes. Excuse me for interrupting, but your robes seem to be perfectly clean to me. No, I can feel it. It covers me. Okay, you were saying? They changed, of course. It was so sudden. We were speaking about what was intended to do when we arrived home. Galan died first, his throat torn open by one of the changed men. I couldn't tell who killed him, of course, since they were unrecognizable in their changed forms. I reached for the wand that I carried in my robes, but the abominations moved too quickly. Of the 10 sailors in my party, 7 were lycanthropes. We had no chance. 2 of them leaped at me, even while the others feasted on the bodies of the other sailors. I cast lightning with my wand and killed one of the shapeshifters. The other wolf hit me with great force. I was thrown back against a tree, and I knew no more. I woke in the dark several hours later. At first I believed I was dead, but when I tried to rise, the pain in my head dispelled that myth. There was blood everywhere, so much blood. The body of the lycanthrope I had killed lay several feet away, draped over Galan's ravaged corpse. I retched at the sight of my friend, so cruelly killed. I cast one of the few spells I had, invisibility, wagering that if a lycanthrope caught scent of me, they would believe that they were smelling nothing more than a corpse. I crawled painfully back to the beach. The ship was half sunk in the surf, a huge hole in her side, as if a giant had punched through her in a rage. There was a smoldering fire on the deck, and in that sickly light I could see the bodies of the ship's crew, gutted and hung in the rigging like so much meat. Sickened and in despair, I crawled back into the woods. Dawn arrived, and I came upon this ancient village. This hut was sunk in the sandy soil, and I crawled inside to hide and barred the way behind me with my final spell. After a short and fretful sleep, I managed to find where the hut had broken through into the cave. To this point I had survived on the freshwater stream and a peculiar sightless fish that lives in the calm pools below. In these 500 years I have found some favor with Saloon. She has granted me a few spells and wards to better protect my precarious home. I haven't left these caves for many years, and I haven't had the power to defend myself for long. Perhaps you could remedy that. Well, if you help us fight the lycanthropes, and we'll help you. I can do little to help you against the more powerful lycanthropes. However, this wolfsbane charm will make the younger lycanthropes wary of attacking you. In return for this assistance, I must ask a favor of you. Well, go ahead. Let's see what you have to say. Truly I am in your debt. The lycanthrope's lair is in Balduran's ship. My spellbook lies within it. With it, I am a powerful mage. Without it, I am the pauper that stands before you. These few words I cast are gifts of pity from Saloon. I have turned to the goddess in my fear and solitude. Perhaps my lengthy imprisonment is but a penance so that I might become worthy of the goddess. I digress. With my spellbook retrieved, I may be able to discover a way off the island. If you go to destroy the lycanthrope's lair, I would ask that you find my book. Where might this book be found on the ship? My spellbook is in a chest in my cabin. The cabin is next to Balduran's on the level just below the decks. Please hurry back with it. This amulet is all that I can offer you as protection against the lycanthropes. Should you need a rest, I hope that my humble abode will serve you well. Somebody can carry it. Wolfsbane Charm. Silver amulet containing powder wolfsbane. +2 Thaco versus lycanthropes, +2 damage. And that should definitely go to one of our warriors. How about Minsk? He's just wearing jewelry anyway. Drop this stuff. Very nice. Okay. And what does he have in here? Just his personal living quarters. Yeah, as much as we'd like to check out what's over there, there doesn't appear to be any way to get there that we know of. Unless perhaps we go this way, although I'm not really sure at this point. Although it seems like to me this would be a good time to save the game and perhaps continue at another time. I hope everyone has enjoyed watching, and we'll see what more we can accomplish in our next session. Alright, take care everyone, and bye-bye.